Welcome. We are live from Joy Burns Arena on the campus of DU to watch your Littleton Hawks face off against the DU Junior Pioneers. Coming up on the end of the season, your Hawks standing second place currently in the RMHF 12U A division. DU in at 17th. Another 20 seconds or so before puck drop. We got some new faces on the bench today as Coach Tyler not here. And we'll see Matt Bussman and Kevin Varley helping out Coach James. So Hawks coming off their trip to Port Huron last weekend, had a couple practices and then some pond hockey last night. So hopefully they're ready to go this morning. And here we go, getting ready for puck drop. We got Kane and Carlson out as your D-men. And the barbecue line, Benny, Brecken, Quaid out as your forwards. That's Dodge at the face-off. Puck drop, here we go. Hawks win it. That's Carlson. Carlson finds Stack. Stack's going to take it into the zone. Stack with the first shot off the goalie's pads. Carlson's going to pinch. Kane keeps it. That Stack with a nifty move. Got a little too close to the net, but did get a shot off as the Hawks maintain possession. Stromberg looking for Stack, finds him. And that Stack battling behind the net. Into Stromberg off the pads of DU goalie. Carlson's going to fire it. Shot, save. So nice start for the Hawks in terms of offensive pressure. Full change. We'll see Pope and Carroll out with Seifried, Deep, Vossenkemper. Vossenkemper, oh, he had a wide open look at the net, fumbled it a little bit. And that's Carroll back to defend. Carroll off the boards and into the zone. Seifried with a shot. And here comes DU. Sending it into their zone, dumping it into the corner. Carroll's going to get there first. Nice pressure by Carroll, and we're out of the zone. So Boston Kemper is going to get on his horse, chase it. Carroll keeps it. Carroll sends it back in. Deep with some stick work in the corner. Still battling as Hawks forwards go to change. So Busman out with Lang and Varley. Varley's going to get a good look at the net, broken up by DU. And that's Busman in the corner. I think they're going to get him for a trip. Don't know about that. But Busman's going to head to the box for 90 seconds. Pleading his case with stripes, but Hawks on the penalty kill. All right, so a minute and a half. We are down 1. Man, that is. Still 0-0. Solid penalty box song choice. That's Breaking the Law by Judas Priest, I believe. Not really sure what we're waiting for. Maybe a scoreboard issue. So DU has a scoreboard up top that's giving us the time and the score, and then there it is, penalty finally on the bottom scoreboard for 90 seconds. So that's Lang, Varley, Blom, and Peterson. Blom bumps it off the boards, but it comes back in, shot, and saved by Ethan. That was dangerous. As always, Ethan in between the pipes for the Hawks. Lang's going to get there first. Lays a body, but no call. Right to the stick of Varley. Varley takes it into the zone. Varley looking for a shot. Gets one off. Save by the Pioneers goalie. So Hawks will send Stack and Dodge out. 59 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Dodge on the back check. And into the corner. Hard to tell from this angle what's going on in these corners. Sorry about the not so great angle. Brecken Stack with some speed. He's got several Pios chasing him. Launches it well above the net. Now down to our final 30 seconds. Carlson Kane out. Pios get it through. Shot and save by Ethan. So 10 seconds are left on the penalty. That will free Busman. Stack's going to take the face-off. Denver comes away with it, but pushes it out of the zone. Busman is free. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, so nice penalty kill by the Hawks. There's Kane with pressure. Nice stick lift by Jack Kane to prevent that shot. That was pretty close to the net. Hawks doing their best to get it out of the zone. And they finally do. So that's right to the stick of Stromberg. Stromberg's got dodged just to his forehand. I think he was looking to get it back to Stack, but broken up by the Pioneers. Denver sends it in deep. They're going to change. Pope and Carroll now on as your D-man. Nice move by Mason. Carroll creates some space and time for himself. And Vossen-Kemper was trying to chase it. Stripes got in the way. That could have been bad. There's deep with pressure. Seyfried sends it back in. Kind of bumps weirdly off the board so it doesn't go all the way around. Nice steal right in front of the net and a good backhanded opportunity by Nolan. Vossen-Kemper dumps it into the corner. This time it does wrap all the way around the board. Seyfried's there to pick it up. Seyfried looking for Voss. Doesn't get through. Carroll, broken up, was trying to take that shot. Voss recovers out of the zone. There's Pope. Pope skates it, dumps it forward, right to the stick of Vossen-Kemper. But again, DU pretty strong on D as Pope dumps it in. No offsides. Voss with the shot and the save. So right at the chest of the netminder. But nice shot by Luke. Still 0-0. 7.5 remaining in the first period. I only have one working microphone again today, but I do have a co-commentator, AJ Pope, over here to tell us. What do you like so far, AJ?
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
And that's honesty from a 14-year-old who's been on his phone. So I'll come back to you in 5 minutes. Blom, Peterson, Lang, Varley, Busman. Busman across the middle, backhanded shot, save, bouncing, puck is still loose in front of the net. I think netminder finally covered it. Hawks had at least 2, if not 3 opportunities there. This one feels a little tighter than it should be right now. That's Lang on the face-off. And Peterson sends it back in. Barley skates around. He's got a shot, but I think it was tipped a little bit, went over the net. Lang doing some fancy skating behind the net. Blom's back to defend. DU has an advantage, but I think Peterson got his stick in the way there. So Busman retrieves, turns. Blom was covered. Blom's going to pinch forward a little bit. Busman will step back. Blom centering pass. Oh, through 2 different Hawks. No shot opportunity, but good look. DU dumps it in. DU's going to fire it, but blocked by the Hawks. And right to the stick. That was Dodge. Who got it to Stack, who got it back to Dodge, who was just wide of the net. Good passing. Kane and Carlson out. Now with the barbecue line, DU was going the other way. Nice stick by Kane to break that up. And just like that, Hawks with possession. Stromberg gets past one, tries to get to his backhand, loose puck in front of the net. Kane, shot, almost gets through, almost to the off the stick of Stack, but no luck. 5 minutes to go, still 0-0. Feel like the first goal from the Hawks is going to be a greasy one. Some good rebound opportunities off the DU netminder. We have to convert one of those. Stack, shot, another save. Kane Carlson, Stack, Stromberg, dodge. DU wins it. Kane pushes his man wide. Sends it behind the net. Carlson sends it back around. DU's going to tried to get a shot. They had a good look there, but too many touches, I think, as the Hawks defense was smothering the kid. DU's going to collect it. Shot. Ethan had eyes on it. Ethan with a save. 2 saves. So the Hawks are really struggling to get it out. Carlson battling in front of the net. And Hawks are on the move. Nice pass right to Stack. Stack with 1 move. Stack's shot. Top cheese. Nice shot by Brecken Stack as the Hawks go up 1-0. Kemper, Seyfried, and Deep out with Pope and Carroll. Shot from the point, but it's wide. And they're going to get another one. Kind of a floater. Little floater knuckle puck. Pope's pushing him out of the crease. Ethan had eyes on it the whole time. So Hawks may be packing it in too close to the net as DU has had multiple shots out from the point. Haven't converted yet. And loose Vossenkemper cuts that corner. He was going 5-hole, but the goalie said no. Nice look from Luke. Deep comes away with it. He's got Seyfried for the 1-T, but blocked. Pope and Carroll back to defend. Pope sends him wide. Carroll with a nice stick breaking up the pass. And he's got momentum. He's going to pass it off to Deep. Deep's going to take it. Tries to push it through. Carroll steps. Carroll shoots. Off the stick of a couple of Hawks, but no luck. So DU takes it coast to coast. Pope pushes him behind the net. And Deep comes away with it. 2 Pioneers players on top of each other. And a shot, but a save by Ethan? No goal. Not really sure what happened. It looked like Ethan had it covered, but maybe not. So Hawks hang on to this 1-0 lead. That's Lang, Busman, Varley out with Blom and Peterson. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Another save into the glove of Ethan. Lang wins it. But it's sent back towards our net. Lang flips it forward to Varley. Varley's going to have a wide open shot, and he converts. That's Lang to Varley. And the Hawks now up 2-0. So DU defense caught watching the paint dry there on that one. Varley makes a nifty move and buries it into the back of the net. Blom to Bussman. Bussman dumps it in. Lang will chase it. Lang takes a check in the corner, no call. But he's back on his feet. And continuing to battle. Comes away with it. Getting pushed, getting hooked. Looking for Bussman. Bussman's covered. Tries to get it to Varley. Hawks probably need to spread out a little more. Puck movement up to the point will help with that. But we still got it. So Peterson tries to jam it in. Gets back quickly. And Blom's back there as well, as is Bussman. So that's Lang once again battling on the boards, as is Peterson, who takes his second trip. Varley was trying to sauce that all the way over to Bussman. Bussman uses his body, takes the puck away. Final 30 seconds. Bussman's going to use the boards. He's got Varley, but Hawks are changing. Varley could have tapped that one in. Nice shot by fresh off the bench Owen Carlson. That's Kane pinching. And Stack on the ice as well. Shot. Nobody there for DU. Incoming. Broken up by two Hawks. Period expires. Hawks are up 2-0. We're now going back to AJ Pope for his thoughts now that he's been paying attention.
We need to be more clutch on the rebounds. And we got to be stronger and just bury those. And we got to clean things up in the D zone. They had a lot of good chances that were pretty risky for us. It's my take.
All right. I would agree with that. We're going to bury some more of those rebounds and be a little bit sharper in our D zone. So we'll be back in the second period shortly. So your Littleton Hawks now skating from right to left. Up 2-0, beginning of the second period. Stromberg, Stack, Dodge. Kane Carlson looking to extend this 2-0 lead. Ethan's looked good. Back in our own net. Probably too many opportunities. He's seen too many opportunities. But he's been there to save him. Carlson smartly sends it right back in. Here comes Stack trying to wrap it around. Stromberg off the post. Stromberg tries to find Dodge. He does. Back to Stromberg, taken away. Nice back check by Stack all over it, making it tough on the Pios. Out to the point once again, but this time with pressure is Stromberg. And out of the zone it goes. So DU is going to regroup. DU is going to get called for what I believe is the first offside so far today. So DU has not had to ice the puck yet. as a lot of these teams seem to ice it when they get in trouble, but they've been able to actually get it out of the zone, so hopefully that can change. That's Pope now out with Carroll. And here comes Boston Kemper with speed. He's got deep. Finds him. Deep tries to bury it, saved by the goalie. Nice skating by DU, but Hawks come away with it. That's Voss, I think, working in the corner. Can't really see down there. Carroll uses the boards. I think he was trying to get it to Pope, but maybe with too much. Nice stick by Seyfried. Pope sends it back towards our forwards, but DU comes away with it, and that's going to be another offsides. Seyfried at the faceoff. Seyfried wins it, gets it to himself. And Carroll's going to dump it in. Battle in front of the net. DU pushes it out. Carroll breaks it up and gets it to Seyfried. Voss and Kemper stays on side. Going to backhand it, looking for Voss, but hits the side of the net. Hope's going to chase it. She gets it over to Varley. Varley finds Seyfried. Seyfried's all by himself. Hawks were changing. Seyfried with a shot that he's going to go head to the bench. So DU has some good skaters. They're able to skate the puck away from us at times. Now Busman shot low off the pads. Back to Varley. Busman again. Broken up by DU. Puck is loose-ish. Covered. In theory, not a goal, but that looks kind of close. I think he had covered it right in front of the line. 10 minutes to go, second period. Hawks up 2-0. Matt Busman showing everyone his dance moves over there on the bench. Our assistant coaches today having fun. Blom, Peterson out with the same three forwards. Blom skates hard, catches up to the puck. Nice job. Puck comes to Peterson. Peterson's going to sauce it all the way up here to Busman, but DU in the way, saw that coming. Blom's breaking it up, and we got Lang trying to get it out of the zone. Backhanded shot, but pretty weak from DU, but Hawks still can't get it out of the zone. So Peterson's going to go back to work. Right at center ice is Dodge. Wins that faceoff, gets it back to Kane. Kane finds Stack. Stack finds Dodge. Dodge is going to shoot. Nice shot by Quade Dodge. But goalie pushes it over the net. Nice pinch, nice shot by Kane, but just wide. Stack plays it back around the horns, but turnover on the Hawks, and we're going in the other direction. Both Carlson and Kane are back. Kane breaks up a pass, shot off the side of the net. Stack comes away with it. Stack off the boards. And not offsides, but close. Kane mishandles it, but recovers. Sends it into the bench. So 5 new Hawks out here. Pope, Carroll, Seyfried, Deep, and Boston Kemper. Pope battling on the boards. Carroll will retrieve it. That board down there in the corner isn't very nice to us here on defense. It's a weird bounce. Shot, save. Ethan saw it. So DU is going to see a goalie change, which is probably great for us. The starting goalie has been playing pretty well, so we'll see what the new goalie has to show us. Eric Deep gets to it first. He's got DU right behind him, hits Voss. Voss shot. Saved by the goalie. Fresh off the bench. Welcome to the game, 34. It was a nice pass by Eric Deep, by the way. Good puck movement from the Hawks. Seyfried gets it back to Boston Kemper, who takes a shot. Nice body play by Eric Deep. They aren't calling too much in terms of physical contact, but both teams playing the same way. Boston Kemper breaks it up on the boards and comes away with it. Sending it across the middle. Pope's going to get there. Pope broken up. She was looking for Seyfried. DU's going to dump it, but Carroll's intercepting it before it gets too much further. Voss again coming away with it. He's winning a lot of puck battles today. Right to the stick of Mason Carroll, who sends it right back in. Hawks doing a good job of keeping it in the zone. Blom comes in for Pope. And puck right in front of the net, saved by DU. 5:55 to go. Hawks up 2-0. Busman smartly thought about shooting it, gets it back to Varley. And DU on the move. Gets tied up by the boards, though. And Hawks are there. That's Peterson, cross the ice pass to Busman. Lang picks it up, dumps it into the corner, and behind the net. Busman has it. He's got Blom, but he sends it back in for Lang. Varley battling down there with Lang. Varley comes away with it, uses the point. Blom's going to fire it. She should anyway. Nah, she's looking for the pass. Shoot it next time, Harper. I think your mom would tell you the same thing. Farley's going to wind up. Shot. Blocked. Yes. My assistant over here without a microphone commenting on the quality goaltending we're seeing from DU. Varley to his forehand and another save over the net by 34. Hawks have kept the puck in the offensive zone for quite some time. It exits finally as Blom dumps it, pushes it into the corner for Busman. And DU in mid-change just tries to get rid of it. They do. So that's Peterson working with Blom into the glove of Ethan. Under 4 minutes in the second period. Dodge, Stack, Stromberg out as your forwards. Shot broken up by Stromberg's stick. Luckily, the stick stays in one piece. Here comes Dodge. Dodge taking it all the way. Nice shot. Nice and low on the netminder. Second block of this possession. One more time over the net. Off the post. Lots of activity from your forwards. Nice job by Kane. And another great opportunity, but the DU goalie is a bit of a brick wall. Winding up is Stromberg. Man, he wanted a piece on that. Hawks with another opportunity, broken up though by DU. Deep hits Dodge. Dodge shot hits the goalie. And some pushing and shoving as Deep is having a nice conversation with his friends from DU. AJ, what do you think they were saying?
I don't even know. I like it's 12U.
You didn't talk trash when you were 12U?
Yeah, they probably just said you stink or something. I don't know.
You stink. All right. One of these days we'll mic them up. Here's Pope. Pope whiffs on it. Seyfried working to get another one in, but there's Deep getting in the mix. Goes back to where he likes to be, in front of the net. So Pope and Carroll back now. Same three forwards, 2.5 to go. Puck exits the zone. Carroll's back to defend. Pope's coming in as well. Nice teamwork. They definitely should have gotten Pope for a trip. That was a trip, but Stripes didn't call it. Hawks with possession now. That's Seyfried skating along the boards. Maintains his feet until the very end. DU out of the zone. That's Carroll. Carroll's going to send it back in. And back to Carroll it goes. So Carroll hits Pope. Pope hits Vossenkemper. He's got Deep and Seyfried with him if he can get him in it. But DU playing some pretty sticky defense today. Seyfried fires it off the post. Minute to go. as Carroll dumps it back in. DU sends it right to Seyfried, who had to collect it and couldn't get the shot off in time. Under a minute to play in the second period. Still 2-0 Hawks. As Carroll stops him up on the blue line. Mason Carroll always so strong against the boards. Here's Varley. And Busman, Lang, looking for Busman. Busman with that long reach, but couldn't get it on net. Last 10 seconds of the second period. Blom shot was going to be wide, but save by DU. 4.7 seconds left in the second period. Lang's going to take the face off. If he can win it, get it back behind him to Busman. Busman can take a shot, but no luck as time coming to an end in the second period. As Busman chirps his man on the way to the bench, too. A lot of chatter out there today. It's 2-0 Hawks. We'll see you back for the third period shortly. Start of the third. Hawks up 2-0. Blom, Peterson, Lang, Busman, Varley out as your 5 Hawks. Hawks now skating left to right. Lang takes it into the zone. Ends up on the stick of Varley. Varley is going to shoot it. Varley, nice shot, but wide of the net. And Peterson's going to get there first. Nice job, Bobby, breaking that up.
Mom, you know DU has a game tonight?
Hawks trying to clear the zone. I don't like the look of this. Neither do they. Hawks were clearing out the crease. DU kid got pushed back and then fell forward, but seems to be all right.
Yeah, I just probably should have called that there. We're probably lucky we didn't get that called, but yeah, shoving in the crease is just kind of usual in hockey. So, I don't know.
They've only called one penalty so far today, so I don't expect them to start calling many more. But hopefully this game won't get out of control. We have yet to be on the power play. Stack, Dodge, Stromberg, Kane, and Carlson. Carlson with power! Boom, son. Owen Carlson fires it from the Caitlin Clark 22, basically, back here by the blue line, and it sneaks in there low on net. Nice shot by OC. Hawks up 3-0. Intercepted by Stack, but that was an offsides call. Oh, you mean the bench? Carlson turns, skates, passes it in the opposite direction. Here comes Dodge. And we got, I couldn't see what happened either. Stack and a DU player were down, but everyone's up. I don't believe there were any penalties. That was off the puck, or they're going to send them both. I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like they're putting both in there, so there must have been some extracurricular activities happening once the puck moved away from those two.
Yeah, this weird angle, it's hard to see what happened.
It's very hard to see what's happening in the corners, but they sent them both, so no one has the advantage. Seyfried at the face-off. Seyfried wins it, gets it back to Pope. Pope chips it up in, and Seyfried will chase. Seyfried still has it. Finally pushes it back to Carroll. Carroll steps, shoots from similar to where Carlson was earlier. I can't see around the ref to really tell you what's going on right now. But Hawks still have the puck. Back to Carroll again. That's going to be, I believe, our first icing call of the game. So Varley with it. Varley trying to create some space. DU takes it behind their own net. And then back behind their own net once again. Dangerous pass thrown, but it does come out of the zone. There's Blom, who takes just a second or two so that everyone can get back on sides. They do. Lang takes a stick to the head, accidental. And mishandled by DU, but they are on the move. Blom and Peterson back to defend. Decor pushes him wide again. Blom's going to draw a penalty. She was cross-checked from behind. So, your Littleton Hawks will be on our first power play today. AJ, who's the power play sponsored by today?
Let me think about this one. Let's go. I don't even know.
I put him on the spot. Yes, local business.
AJ's Barbecue.
They're closed. They like had fraudulent business dealings, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So with that is definitely not our sponsor today. Hawks need to score here to actually earn a sponsor back. How about that?
Oh, let's go Frank Azar. Frank Azar power play.
Okay, the Frank Azar power play. Free legal advice if the Hawks score. Varley shuffles it towards the net. Busman takes it back to Carlson. Can he do it again? He almost did. Nice shot again by OC. Kane's going to get it. Kane rips it. Blocked by DU. We are just halfway through this penalty. DU not able to get it out of the zone. Hawks need to spread out a little bit. Puck is covered. There's your whistle. So 26 seconds left on the power play. Hawks will send Pope and Carroll out with Stack, Stromberg, Dodge. Carroll backhands it towards the net. Doesn't quite get through, and DU sends it right wide of the net. Almost on net, but Ethan smartly lets it go. That's going to be icing. 5 seconds left. DU has 5 coaches on the bench, by the way. 5. Shot by Stromberg. Trying to convert that power play, but back to 5-on-5. So Hawks still with a 3-0 lead. 9 minutes left in the third. Stack comes away with it. Stack, quick pass to Stromberg. Stromberg's going to take it in. He's got Dodge on the opposite side. He's got Stack looking to drop to him. He does. Stack taken down. Pope shoots off the stick of DU. It goes wide. Dodge sends it back to Carroll. Carroll back behind the net. And Carroll's going to get to it first. Carroll with time. Nice skating by Mason. But DU intercepts Pope there to poke it out and waste some time. Saved by Ethan off the blocker. And somebody on the bench drops their glove. But here comes Brecken Stack. He's going to have an open opportunity. And it's a goal. No goal. That is no goal, as I believe Stack pushed it in as he also pushed the net off its moorings. Looks like he called it a goal and then called it off.
That probably shouldn't be a goal, if I had to guess. I mean,
why not?
Well, he did get tripped and he did kind of slide into the goalie. But based on the score, 3-0, I don't think they'd call it a goal. I mean, it's, 12 UA.
But they would call it a goal if it was older kids?
No, it just really depends. I don't really know what to say.
Well, actually, interesting. They're getting DU on a trip, it looks like. So, looks like they're calling the DU player on the trip on Brecken, even though the goal ended up in the net. I think it was only after he pushed the net away. So, Hawks with another power play opportunity. Minute and a half Seyfried's going to be there for the puck drop. Boston Kemper sends it back to Blom. Blom's got Seyfried right in front of the net. Nice puck movement, though. Here we go. Shot wide. Boston Kemper thought about going there. Deep got there first. Ross sends it to Blom. Blom with a shot very high. Seyfried was looking for Voss. Peterson hustles. Keeps it in. So again, Hawks with a one-man advantage, but only for 45 more seconds. Nearly chipped in by Voss and Kemper. DU struggling to get the puck out of the zone. Peterson pinches. Peterson takes it in himself, spins around, shot, almost tipped. Well, it was tipped, but tipped into the glove of the goalie by Voss. 22 seconds left on the Hawks power play. Kane, Carlson, Busman, Lang, and Varley. 20 seconds to make something happen. So collision over there on the boards. I'm going to guess they're going to get Varley on that one, only because he was the bigger of the two players. That looked like a pretty even collision to me. What do you think?
Yeah, that was just a collision. It just sounded kind of like, it just sounded really hard. And, when the DU player falls down first and Varley's kind of initiating the collision, they're probably just going to call Varley. I don't really have a problem with that call.
Well, bigger player on smaller player. Bigger player's going to lose that battle. So Varley's in the box. We still have 20 seconds left on our power play, though. So, or what was our power play. So we are even 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds. Lang smartly keeps it till Busman can get back. And now we are on the... Good job by Braden Lang, but loses the puck, and here comes the Pioneers. So they're going to be offsides in that one, making the job of the Hawks defense easy. So DU taking on Minnesota Duluth tonight here in this same building in the bigger rink. Stack almost had the opportunity for a breakaway. Pope, Carroll, and the barbecue line. Carroll and Pope working together. Here comes Stack in to support. Shot blocked. Shot right at Dodge, but we couldn't quite get it out of the zone yet. So there's Pope trying to use the boards to chip it forward. D's going to have a shot, but blocked, I think, again also by Dodge. Oh! Pope took one into the boards. I think lost an edge, but seems to be fine. Stack's going to come away with it, but everybody back on DU. That was a very aggressive stick lift by DU to take the puck away from Stack. That doesn't happen very often. So here comes Blom. Blom's going to use Pope. Pope's going to hit Stack. Harper's going to take it in. Shot. Nice shot by Harper. Almost over the right shoulder of the netminder. 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Hawks 3-0. Brecken with the shot. Nice face-off win. Feeds the big man, but nice save again by 34 in net. So let's see if Quaid can win another one. He does. Back to Blom. Blom off the stick of Stromberg. Stromberg, 2 opportunities. Stack fires it. Too much height. Blom shot blocked, but Quaid Dodge picks it up. Dodge fires it. We are just peppering the goalie left and right. Stack's battling. I think his stick is stuck. Puck is stuck for sure. And he comes away with it. Gets it to the net. Almost had the opportunity. No goal again. Somehow. So the puck was in the net there, but not called a goal. So I think they blew the whistle thinking it was covered. It was not covered. It went into the net, but was after the whistle. I'd like to see the Hawks get another one here before the end of this game. 3 minutes to go. Kane, Carlson, Boston Kemper deep, and Seyfried. Nice job by Owen Carlson to hold that puck as it did exit the zone. Now Carlson, great pass to Seyfried. Seyfried's got Boston Kemper. Seyfried shoots. Off the post. Backhanded by Voss. Save DU. Carlson keeps it, sends it right back in. There's Deep battling against the boards. A little bit of gap on those boards over there. I don't know how stable that door is where the Zam comes in and out. Kane's going to pinch. Kane shoots wide of the net. Deep there for the rebound, but loses it. Now Seyfried. So lots of shots. None of them powerful enough or accurate enough. It's 3-0 Hawks. Under 2 minutes. Pope, Carroll, Busman, Lang, and Varley. Busman gets it right to Lang. Pope tries to battle, takes a fall, and Hawks still keep it. Nice job by Busman. There's Pope again, trying to get it over to Varley. Varley's going to pick it up and dump it into the corner. So Lang on the back check, trying to break it up. Pope gets her stick on it, gets taken down. Still battling. They're going to get somebody for something. That's going to be on us. I think they're going to get Pope for... I don't know. She got her stick in the way.
From what I saw, the kid just fell down. Like, the stick contact had already happened, and he just fell. I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, no, they're sending Lang.
No, it's a different call. It's a different call.
The cross check? I can't tell. So that was interference or cross checking. Unclear what that was, but Hawks are going to spend the final 1 minute and 23 seconds on the penalty kill as Lang heads to the box for his penalty. So Pope trying to find Busman along the boards. That's Pope, Carroll, Varley. Busman trying to keep this a shutout for Ethan. Varley comes away with it. Varley is going to send it. He does. That puck stays in. And Busman takes it out. So Jackson Busman, he's got Varley with him. Nice pass, and there's an empty net, by the way, as the Hawks hammer it home.
Classy play from Busman. I know a lot of kids would probably just go for an empty net, but he made a great play and just passed it, being unselfish.
Totally agree with that. Busman to Varley as the Hawks, shorthanded, also get another one. 4-0. Last 40 seconds. That's a cross check, but a no call as Peterson takes a tumble, but he's back up. Last 30 seconds. Stromberg, but the goalie's back in net. Stromberg takes a shot off the top post. Woo! That would have been a nice one for Benny. Last 10 seconds. Hawks still got 4 out there. Blom out with her D partner Peterson, Dodge, and Stromberg. Going to bring this one home for the Hawks. Be nice to see Ethan hang on to this shutout. Hawks with another opportunity. Love the energy and the fight they're still showing. Dodge with one more opportunity. And that'll be it for your Littleton Hawks with the shutout. Hawks win 4-0. So Hawks back in action next week. Next Saturday against Lafayette. Not too many games left in the season before playoffs. See you next time.